Yo, 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 what up, family? It's your man's on the ones and twos today. But let's get right into it. So let's get right into it, man. So your man's is fucking chilling today. You know what I'm saying? I had just grabbed all my stuff today and brought it over to I brought all this stuff over to a storage. So if you check out one of those vlogs, I think it's vlog number, actually I'll tell you right now. Vlog number 13. So vlog number 13, I think we're gonna have like 30 episodes or 40 episodes per season. You'll see I got a new storage. Maybe by the time you heard this, I haven't dropped it yet. I'm already planned out for at least like the next 6 months. So so I just got a new fucking storage and I put all my stuff in storage. Storage is not too expensive, but I put all my stuff in storage and your guy got a new storage today. Or yesterday. I think it's only like $30 a month. So I was able to grab all my stuff out this truck and put it in there. Just because, man, if something happens like it did last time, at least I don't got to deal with, bro, trying to fly all my shit somewhere or ship all my stuff somewhere or rent a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put the storage just where I moved to. So I moved to Texas, if y'all don't know. I'm now a Texas resident. So I went to Texas and I moved all my stuff down there. So basically now just waiting till I get my truck to grab any of my other shit that I might need for my truck. But to be honest, I'm just gonna be keeping the storage now too. Like, it's only $30 a month, man. I just spent $30 yesterday on food, so it's gonna be a lot. It's just gonna be nice, man. And as I scale a few things, you know, like the clothing brand for the trading, I'm going to I'm gonna be able to like put all the clothes that, you know, I'm creating personally for us and put it in there. I'm gonna do something like that too. So let's get into trading, man. So we had a trade breakdown today, and it's just been consolidated, man, since the market opened at 5 p.m. We haven't had any real market movement today at all. Today I just been editing my goals, and not really editing, but like cleaning them up, fixing them, finishing them. I'm actually planned out on my goals for, let me check real quick. I'm still adding the due dates for when they're due by, but looking at the goals so far, I'm pretty much planned out as far as, I want to say, these next 3 years so far, right? Because I want to give room for error when I actually put these due dates up here. Because I didn't put room for error on the 200K account that I have, and I didn't expect myself to do what I did. I didn't expect myself to do what I did, and I did, and then I fucking blew the account, so then I ended up with a blown account, and it is what it is, but we just try again, that's all it is. But I was watching somebody on YouTube, man, and he was basically just saying, like, yeah, man, like, when you first get started, don't even start off with a big ass account. Like, And I tried to start off with a big ass account because I love the risk and how much risk you can have. But obviously doing that actually did not help at all. So I started off with a 200K account, had $16,000 of risk, and I ended up still blowing the whole account. Daily drawdown at 10 bands, and somehow, some way, I still blew that, guys. So I need to get better at risk managing, obviously, right? And obviously not trading something I'm practicing and then revenging on it, right? So I didn't really create any good rules, and then the rules that I did do, I broke them. So it is what it is, though. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm fixing my trading plan. I'm putting it all together. I'm getting it tidied up, and I'm just gonna be following my trading plan to a T and moving forward that way. And I'm also, right now as we're speaking, I also have this, hold on real quick. I also have this this full breakdown. Basically, the breakdown is of being able to take a trade, you know, per month or each day or per week, like whichever one works. So it's a total monthly breakdown, and it goes 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, all the way up to an entire 20 trade days in a month, right? And I have something like that. So I'm going to be using this as well, right, to dictate whether or not I'm going to, you know, be trading once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month, whatever, because I don't need to trade every day. And then also, I don't need to trade as much as I was trading last time, right? A really good setup with a high risk, you know, high risk. So let's say my trading plan tells me that I can trade, I can risk $500 per trade, right? And let's say I only trade 1 time in a week, right? But I find this really good setup, and the risk on it is, let's say, like I said, let's say each trade is $500 a day, right? So if I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So I don't trade Fridays. So 5 days out of the week, let's say I only want to trade 1 time out of the week, right? That gives me $2,500 to risk on the entire week, right? So I could cut that in half. Instead of me only risking 500, right? I could risk 1.2K, right? To make 2.4K, right? Which would still almost be equivalent to winning every single day off of one A+ setup on the market, right? So that's going to be something that I'm going to be embedding inside of my trading. And so I just added it. Like, I already have it all broken down. I already fucking written it out. I already got it up here. So now all I got to do is just figure out and see what's going to work for me moving forward. That's really it. And yeah, I have honestly not, done, like, really followed any of this shit that I have in here. But I promise, I am. I am, bro. Like, this is a necessity, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a necessity to need to know, like, what you're gonna trade. Like, that's another thing too, you know. I also got in my to-dos up here. Hold on. I also got in my to-dos over here that, and let me just pull it up. I also got in my to-dos up here some things I want to work on. And one thing is just finding 2 to 5 reasons of why I would be entering the market, right? So gathering strict confluences to take the trade, right? 2 to 5 reasons. So I'm watching a lot of traders and they look for only certain things to get in. And for myself, I just don't. I look for a bunch of lineups on market structure. So 4 hour, 1 hour, daily, all these different things tied into one to tell me what's going to happen. And, that shit does work. Don't get me wrong. But it's also, it's a little rough when you got to write down all that shit and it takes you a long time to write down each thing on each time frame that lines up all together, right? And then you got to keep going through it. Now, obviously, what I'm coming at right now, 2 to 5 reasons, that's more or less, now that I'm thinking about it, more or less, that's going to be coming from a day trading aspect. Like, when you're trying to swing trade or you're trying to day trade, and let's say intraday trade, that's what that would mean. Yeah, you're going to look for 2 to 3, maybe 5 reasons of why you would get in, right? Maybe like 2 to 3 reasons why you'll get in. But regardless, you still got to pay attention to the market structure, right? Let's say you're going to be a day trader and you're looking to hold the trade for like 1 or 2 days. And you're going to be looking at, okay, what is the daily doing? What is the 1 hour? What's the 4 hour doing? You still are going to want to be able to keep track of what's going on those time frames being a day trader, because if market structure changes on the 1 hour, what's going on the 4 hour that's in correlation to that potentially the 4 hour, you were looking to go bullish and the 4 hour went bearish, right? So now the 4 hour went bearish, oh shit, you might be in for a shitstorm, right? Because you're not planned out, your stop loss is not planned out for the 4 hour, it's only planned out for the 1 hour, right? So that's just something that I'm trying to work on. It's like working on better entries and better exits. I'm actually adding that right now. So, looking for those few things that I'm looking to, exit on or enter on, is going to be beneficial. And right here it says gathering strict confluences to take a trade. It's to say take/exit the trade. 2 to 5 reasons. So another thing too is, man, right now my risk to reward is a 1 to 2. I honestly would love to go for a higher R because it will allow me to have more of a reason to take an exit and not end up exiting the market with a 1-to-1 or like a 1 to 1.2 or 1 to 1.5. It will allow me to exit the market with like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, right? But at the end of the day, I'm trying not to be, greedy, but at the end of the day, you gotta prepare yourself for success, right? So you gotta have the proper preparation, which is gonna lead you to success. And then also, you don't want to rush, right? So you want to, one of my quotes that I have that, actually comes from me is, don't rush to take your time while being and doing your best, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm rushing. I'm not in a rush, but I'm trying to rush to take my time so that I can be better than how I am, right? If it wasn't for me trying to create something for you guys, I would not have as good of a trading plan or breakdown as I do now. So when I get to you guys will know, okay, yeah, he created this for us. When I'm trying to make something for somebody or give something to somebody, I'm expecting them to like it, right? I want you to like it. I want you to love it. I want you to embrace it. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to make something for somebody, I want it to be good. You feel me? So that's what's going on. When I make something for myself, sometimes it's not as good. But lately, I've been getting more into it of making me something that's going to be good. Simple like that. But, long story short, family, I'm blessed with some, with good possibilities, with some good ass sauce over here. And, I couldn't be any more thankful than that. You feel me? But yo, family, that's it for today. Just a little brainstorm where my mind is at in this present moment. But I fuck with y'all the long way, family. Y'all already know what to do. Peace to the earth, peace to the universe, peace to the gods, And peace to God. I will fuck with y'all the long way, family. Holla at y'all. Peace.